Hello everyone. As you saw in my last video, I received another box from trytreats.com, and this time it was candy from Mexico, which I was pretty excited to get. So since that video was purely a sounds video with no speaking, I will go over this sheet now and tell you a little bit about what is in the box, since I can't read upside down very well. There is the Carlos V chocolate by Nestle. These right here. Known as the King of Chocolates in Mexico, Carlos V chocolates are named after King Carlos of Spain, the monarch who first introduced chocolate to the courts of Europe. Very nice. Little history lesson. The next are Bubulubu. Bubulubus are strawberry-flavored marshmallow candy bars coated in milk chocolate. Bubulubos are, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Bubulubos are one of the most popular candies in Mexico, and many people prefer to eat them frozen. Interesting. Paleta Payeso are giant marshmallow lollipops coated in chocolate. The motto of this treat is Face of Fun. Introduced in 1972, it was initially made with cornflakes and coated in chocolate. Interesting. That'll be fun to eat. Okay, now we have a salty snack. Takis Fuego. Takis are mini rolled tortilla corn chips, and Fuego is the hottest and most popular flavor. Takis Fuego are the unique taste of being spicy, salty, and tangy at the same time. Now that sounds like my kind of treat. I'm looking forward to that a lot. This is next. It is the Mini Mamut. Mamuts are chocolate-dipped marshmallow cookies and are the Mexican take on the American moon pie and the Korean choco pie. I had a choco pie in my last Taste Treats box, and it was very good, so I'm looking forward to these as well. And then this is, I do not know how to pronounce this, Arcorias are marshmallow cookies made with puffy marshmallows and coconut flakes on top of biscuit. The combination of marshmallow and biscuit makes them both soft and crunchy in the same bite. So I'm definitely seeing a theme here of marshmallow treats. And then, by far the most interesting, is the Paletón de Cajitas, are traditional lollipops made from caramelized goat milk. Cajitas have a history of dating back to 1810, and they were used to supply troops in the Mexican War of Independence. So, caramelized goat milk. If you saw my last video, there was a total of 10 of these lollipops. They were all on one big long string and very unwieldy. So I cut them down to just one, since that's all I'm going to eat right now, or taste. Another box of treats is the Pulparindos. Pulparindos are a spicy candy made from the pulp of the tamarind fruit and flavored with sugar, salt, and chili pepper. Like the Takis Fuego, it has the simultaneous flavors of being spicy, tart, and salty at the same time. In one of my other food videos from a while back, I actually tasted other tamarind candy. And it was interesting. I kind of liked it. I think the big problem with that is that it had the seeds in it. And it made it kind of difficult and interesting to eat. We have another salty snack, so I'm very happy about that. I'm not pronouncing this right. Cacahuetes? I know that's not right. Are seasoned and roasted peanuts produced in 3 flavors: hot, salt and lime, and Japanese style. And these are the salt and lime. And then we have a bag of Ruffles potato chips, queso flavor. I at least know I'm pronouncing those words right. Ruffles queso, cheese in Spanish, are cheese-flavored Ruffles with a spicy kick. Extremely addictive. We bet you can't eat just one. Well, I would love to eat these, and everything else in here looks awesome. But I noticed that this has a January 2012 expiration date. Everything else in here is fine, expiration date wise. But that's not just a little bit out of date, that's a lot out of date. So either that's a misprint or I'm not going to be eating these. So to be on the safe side, I will put these aside and not get sick. Although they probably will be fine because they have so many preservatives, but just in case. So I think I'm going to alternate between savory and sweet. So I'm going to move these to the side. And we'll start with these. Okay, so they come in their individual wrappers. That's nice. So this one contains 4 little packages. That's awesome. I do notice that the Tri-Treat boxes tend to be filled with a larger quantity of the candies. So if you really like it, you can share it with a friend or eat it multiple times, which I kind of like. So I will set those aside. Stay nice and fresh. And let's open up this one. So these are smaller than moon pies by a lot, and smaller than choco pies. But there are 2 of them. So let's see how they compare. There's 2 cookies, one on the top and one on the bottom. The cookie flavor is predominant. And the marshmallow adds a really nice texture. They taste different than moon pies. I want to say not quite as strong, but they're definitely sweet, but not over sweet. Yeah, those are nice. I think those would be really good with milk. Okay. Now let's try something salty and savory. Try these peanuts. That's really good. Really strong lime flavor, which goes really well with the salty flavor. Simple. Blends almost perfectly with the peanut flavor. Doesn't overwhelm it, but it definitely doesn't stay in the background. I need some more. They're also not overly salty. Sometimes you eat peanuts, it feels like you're eating a handful of salt. Those are nice. Okay. Let's try another marshmallow snack. If you're from Mexico and you're watching this, are marshmallow snacks really, really popular? Or did this box just happen to contain a lot of marshmallow snacks? Okay, we have 3. They look gigantic. So we'll set these to a side. And we'll open up this one. I'm not a big fan of coconut, but I'm better with it than I used to be. Oh, there's several in one pack. Okay. I feel better about this now. I don't have to eat this whole thing. I can just pick out one. It smells like coconut and it smells fruity. Let's see. Marshmallow is an interesting texture. It's almost kind of foamy, but it melts on your tongue. It's like a marshmallow that's been slightly dehydrated. So when you put it in your mouth, it rehydrates it. And then it melts. Interesting. Not a strong coconut flavor. A good balance. The cookie adds good texture. but I don't know that it adds a whole lot of flavor. Okay. Now let's try this. Again, it's a package with multiple candies inside of it. This one says it contains 20 pieces. It looks like a little display box. You can pop this up. It looks like that. It's pretty neat. You can put that on your shelf at your store and sell them that way. Okay. Let's pull one out. Close the box back up. I like the idea of spicy and savory and possibly sweet at the same time. Spicy, tart, and salty, so not sweet. Okay. It's like a paste. It's not a hard candy. The closest I could compare it to would be the inside of a Fig Newton, but only roughly. It's not sweet, and it's certainly not fig, but it has the same consistency and the same kind of basic flavor profile. This is a lot saltier. Yeah. I don't think I like that. And it's not the sourness or the hotness, it's the general flavor of it. Not my favorite. It has a very earthy undertone to it. Not my cup of tea. But that's okay. Let's go with another marshmallow product. Boo Boo Lubu. These are little dots or little circles all connected together. You can see the marshmallow and then the jelly-like fruit above it. Very similar to some of the candies that I tried that were from Russia and the Ukraine. They had a lot of the same configuration. The chocolate is very mild. Actually, there's very little of a chocolatey flavor, and actually a very little of a fruity flavor as well. But all together, it's nice. It's certainly not overpowering. A very mild, sweet snack. Okay. Now we have the Takis. It says easy open, but I don't believe it. Okay. Let's see here. Very bright red color. Lots of spices and flavoring on there. It should be fairly crunchy. Let's see. Definitely crunchy. Definitely salty. Really salty. A little bit of a tart. Maybe like a lime, acidy flavor. Then you get kind of a heat in the back of your throat. It's so strong that you don't taste the corn, except at the very, very end. And it gets on your fingers. I like the flavor, but I don't know that it's something that I can just sit down and eat the whole thing. You definitely have to have something to drink with it. Maybe like to eat it with food as a side would be good, but they're good in small quantities, I think. That being said, I'm still gonna have another one. Definitely a good palate cleanser from all the sweet. So those are nice. Nice and spicy. Okay. I'm not going to eat this because it's just a chocolate bar, and it's only one, and as soon as I open it, I'll either have to waste half of it or eat the whole thing, and I don't feel like eating the whole thing. So I imagine being in Nestle's chocolate bar, it's pretty basic. So we have two things left, and both of them are on sticks. And I think I'm going to save this till last. So this is secured with a twist tie, which is interesting. And this cute little clown. But at least on the back they kind of give you an expectation of what you're going to see. So that's good. There you have it. Looks like 3 gumdrops, 2 kind of cone shaped and 1 a crescent shape. And this one's bunched very close together. So he has a jaunty little cock to his head, as if to say, "Are you going to eat me?" And the answer is yes. Pretty basic. Marshmallow and chocolate. So I wonder what this gumdrop tastes like. Let's see. It's pretty well stuck on there. I'm going to try to just bite it off. Let's see. The whole flavor. Kind of a blueberry-ish like flavor, or just a berry flavor. Pull this whole face off here. There we go. One thing on a hot day, this might not stay on the stick that well. It seems kind of floppy. Okay. It's nice. I don't want to eat the whole thing. I've already had a lot of sweets, so. But the size of it is nice. Definitely feel like you've had a treat. Before I eat this, I'm going to have some of these to cleanse my palate here. Okay. I expect this to taste pretty awesome. If a little strange to my palate. I like goat milk cheese. But I've never had goat milk caramelized before. Let's see. very mild, surprisingly. I expected to have a strong caramel flavor. It's more just a general sweet flavor, mildly caramel. Doesn't really even have a strong milky flavor. It has a smooth texture in your mouth when it's dissolving on your tongue. But yeah, it's a nice little lollipop. So there you have it. Another awesome box by TryTreats.com. And they included in the box this card for a discount, 15% off your first box. You go to TryTreats.com. You have this code, Magella, to enter in when you check out. So I thought that was pretty awesome. And the thing that's different about this is you can pick what part of the world you want your treats to come from. My last box was from Korea, and this one is from Mexico. So I've really enjoyed both of them. And this one had a much better mix of salty and savory and sweet and spicy. So that was good. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you're from Mexico and you recognize any of these treats or something that you've had, let me know. Let me know how popular they are. Are these things you guys have all over the place and eat a lot of, or are they kind of specialty items that you only have every so often? So please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in just a little bit. Bye.